Okay, today we're going to be mounting a 58-inch TV above the fireplace. And to do it, we're going to be using this mount from ONN from Walmart. It's extra wide full motion TV wall mount, 50 to 80 inches. Then open it up. There we go, right there. So let's get this started. Now, here's your template right here. Don't want to lose that. This is going to be our template for putting on the wall to determine the mounting locations of the screws. Even has a place for a level. Oh, and I think this is just a quick guide of some sort. Yeah, it's just tells you what's in the box. It's basically same as the instructions. I'll just pull that right there. So let's see what else we have besides the template and a whining dog. Oops, sorry about that. I'm not getting. This one handed, these are the brackets that will go on the back that will actually use to hang the TV onto the plate. And so let me get this unwrapped and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, got this unpacked. This is mounting brackets. The boxes that were on each side contain the hardware. You have your lag screws, drywall anchors, which I wouldn't even bother using those personally, but that's just me. Assorted bolts for the mounting the bracket to the back of the TV, and washers, spacers, etc., etc. So, okay, on this particular TV, this is the bottom, and the mounting bolts are here. You see them here, here, and here. Four. Now you want to select this bracket comes with a whole bunch of different mounting bolts, and you want to select the one that's right for your TV. We're going to take the brackets. They have these keeper clips. They go on the bottom. They will flip up, and you'll have to screw these once you get once you mount this onto the wall plate. So we're gonna, and that should line up just perfectly. And let me go through this package of bolts and find which one I need. And I'll just line this up, tighten them up with a screwdriver. Okay, got the mounting bolts in, brackets. Now, you want to make sure, put the top ones in first, because on this particular TV, the lower mounting hole was under this tab if I use the top one. So you want to just make sure you have room to put all your mounting bolts in. And that's why it has these adjustable, these slots on all these holes. There should be no reason you couldn't get all four of these. So just make sure that you have access and it's not sitting under there before you put your other bolts in. So we're ready to mount the wall plate, and then we'll be ready to hang the TV. What we're going to do is come over and find our studs on the wall above the fireplace, and I did that yesterday with a stud finder. And basically this is a stud finder that finds the side edges of the 2x4s. I can find my marks. And you get to hear a whining dog during the see. I'm looking for what I did. I measured back up so you can see. Measured from the mantle to the bottom of the crown And then I found the center. I measured the width of the TV, which is just about it's 2 inches less than the width of the mantle. So I found that center, and then we can go from there. Let's still try and find those marks I made I made them real small so they wouldn't show, and it works. They don't show up. Oh well, I'll have to go back and make some others, I guess. As you can see, everybody else has made them. See, this happens to be an apartment, so you can just go where everybody else. You kind of find the center. So let me mark the center and we'll get started. Okay, this here is the center. Like I said, it's pretty close to everything else right here. So now we're going to get our template and put up here and mark where our lag screws go. Okay, now I've just taped this template up just for illustration right now. We have a stud right here. We have a stud here, 16, and that next one's over here. You'll notice your template is marked with 16-inch and 24-inch on centers. So, since even the 24 won't reach all three, we're going to mount this to these two, because this is a full motion, so the mount will go back and forth and center it up over this, over your mantle and your fireplace. So we're going to use a small drill to pre-drill our studs so we can get the lag screw started in those, and I'm going to mark it here in just a second. And that's right where we would mark the left edge of the stud, and that's where we would mark the right, and it lines up with. I do this several times to make sure I'm finding the actual stud, and this is lined up with these other marks I've made. So we're ready to pre-drill for our lag screws. Now I've repositioned the template to line up with the studs, so I'll drill one hole here. Here's the other stud, and it's kind of falling in between right here. So I can move this template a little bit to the right and get these holes lined up right here. You see we're a little off. I would put the hole here normally, but since we're going to move to the right, we'll line it up right here. Also, you want to take a level. Make sure that your holes are going to be level when you drill it. You will have a little bit of play in the mount itself, so I'm not real worried about that, but I still like to get them level. Okay, I got the template level. I've moved it over. See I don't know if you can see that center here. It's wanting, and it's center. This says here's one edge, here's the other. And I've got this centered up. Got it centered up over here. So we're ready to drill. There we go. Take your time. There we go. Yeah, take your time. Okay, we got all four of our mounting bolts into studs. Now some fireplaces, especially newer ones, will come with blocking already here, and you don't have to worry about that. Older ones like this one, you just got to rely on finding the studs. So now that we've put this upside down, we can take all these bolts back out and flip it over. By the way, there's an arrow right here you need to pay attention to. Oh well, we need the exercise, so let's get this flipped back around the right way. Yes, I do show you the wrong way to do things as well as the right way to do things on this channel. And when you do mess up, Make sure you got the power tools to fix it quickly. Oh, still on our way. Should have had that to begin with. Let me see. Let me check level again. What did the dog do with the level?
She ate it.
Okay,
It's over there on the floor. The level on top looks fine.
Great. And there we are, tight again. Okay, and there's our wall bracket mounted. We're ready to hang the TV on it and then get those bolts tightened. And while I got this out, let me show you these. And get a little closer. Right here on the top of this, if you want to tilt the TV, you'll loosen these with an Allen wrench, and that will allow you to tilt it. Now this also comes with plastic covers to cover this up, which I think is a good idea, and I'm fixing to put those on, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. And there we go. We got the plastic covers over the frame. Now we're ready to hang it. And the dog's whining again. And
Mom, I'm filming.
Can I eat in your legs?
yes.
Rob's in the way, watch out.
Mom,
Okay.
video.
We tighten this up. I think we need to get her shot callers for video.
Dad. That was uncalled for.
Oh, no. it wasn't. Okay, and check this one. That's it, folks. We've got this thing mounted to the wall and it is ready to go. We need to adjust it, get it where she wants it. But as far as that wall bracket, ONN wall bracket TV mount for this TV, we're done.